Hi, everyone. It's week 6 of Friday Night Fever. Chris Gervino is with the Tigers in Columbia, South Carolina. So I've got your scores and highlights tonight. And we start off with a good rivalry in the capital city, the Jays and the Rockbridge Bruins. And you just wonder how good is his kid, Alex Afadale. Take a look at this. It is Logan Tweehouse to Afadale. Nice catch there, nice run. That set up a touchdown. He would wind up in the first half alone with 8 catches for 122 yards. Then it's Tweehouse keeping it, and he will get into the end zone, and the Bruins had a 14-13 lead over Jefferson City. Let's go now to the third quarter. Who do you think is going to catch it? Of course, it's Alex Afadale. Another catch there. He finished with more than 200 yards receiving tonight. Rockbridge scored with 30 seconds to go in the game, and they beat Jefferson City 36-31. The new rivalry in Columbia, that would be Hickman and Coach Arnell Monroe against the upstart Battle Spartans. To the Hickman field we go, and in the first quarter, it is, look at this guy, Jaron Key for Battle. He'll take it all the way. That put the Spartans up 7-0. The Hickman fans not exactly excited about the start. In the second quarter, this is a kickoff return by Ryan Old. He'll take it to the house. That was after Battle returned a punt. So the score is 14-7 Battle. Homecoming for Hickman. Hannah Patton is your homecoming queen. Congratulations to her. She raised more than $6,000 for the charity of her choice. Now the bad news. Hickman is still winless. They lost to Battle 14-7. Moving on, Marshall at Moberly. Senior night for 17 Spartans. One senior certainly made an impact. That is him, Dupree Alexander. Let's see what he can do. He takes a little pass here. Nice move there. Then he puts on the Jets. He will go 50 yards. And Moberly had a 21-6 lead. Second quarter, this might be the play of the night. Take a look at this catch. Zach Maupin goes to Keyshawn Penn. Let's show it again and watch the ball. This was an unbelievable catch. He kept his feet in, and Moberly wins it. That put it 21-12 up Moberly. And then Dutch Whitmer with a touchdown, and Moberly wins it 55-20 over Marshall. Centralia at Mexico, a huge game for that guy. That is the running back, DeMilo Nunley for the Bulldogs. He is off to the races. He will go 73 yards, and that put Mexico up 12-0. This guy can certainly play. There he is. He's excited. He's fired up. Let's see one more time. He'll carry some tacklers on this play. He had 308 yards rushing tonight on 10 carries, and Mexico thumps Centralia 52-7. Let's go to California and Southern Boone. It is homecoming in Ashland. Not a good homecoming, though, for Ashland with Soboco. It's California getting on the board first, 42 yards out. That put California up 8-0. They went for 2, and they made it. Then it is Jaden Barr to Norton. The two connected for 4 touchdowns. There's another touchdown. That put the Pintos up 20-0. Tommy Welsh, the homecoming queen for Soboco, but a tough night for Ashland. They lose 48-7. Let's move on to Versailles and Eldon. Yes, it's homecoming in Eldon, and the fans excited. Let's take a look at some Eldon defense. Look at the hard hit here. Boom, by number 21. And we've got another good defensive play here by the Mustangs. The queen is Rachel Seek. Congratulations to her. And Eldon gets on the board. This is in the first quarter. Owen Tam bulldozes into the end zone. We'll see it again. That made it 8-0. Mustangs win their homecoming game over Versailles in big fashion, 50-7. Let's move on to the scoreboard. It was Camdenton by 30 over Rolla. O'Hare beats Smith Cotton 42-34. Oh, look at this game. Joplin wins by 1 over Waynesville 49-48. And Helias travels to Kansas. They shut out St. James Academy 21-0. More scores and highlights coming up.
You're watching Friday Night Fever on KOMU. Stay tuned for more highlights.
Okay, once again, it's week 6 of Friday Night Fever. We've got scores and highlights from all across mid-Missouri. Let's go to Blair Oaks and Osage. Yes, homecoming for Blair Oaks in Wardsville. There are the floats. There's the football team. In the first quarter, Mike Driley will put, oh, what a catch. Let's see it one more time. That ball is bouncing everywhere. Mike Driley with perhaps the catch of the night. That put him up 7-0. Now a touchdown by Caleb Bischoff. The Blair Oaks up 21-0. Veronica Wiebold, your homecoming queen at Blair Oaks, and the kicker, Chris Cooper, is the king. Blair Oaks wins big, 55-6. Hannibal at Fulton, no homecoming for the Hornets, but there was a homecoming proposal. Bailey Horsemeyer asked Trenton Kleins to the dance. He said yes. Now let's get to the game. Shamar Griffith with Hannibal, the Pirates running back, scores. That put him up 7-0. Sam Christensen will respond for the Hornets. He'll take it up the middle. He'll keep it. He's in the end zone. That made it 14-7 Hannibal. That's still in the first quarter. Too much Griffith, though. He just would run and run and run some more. Hannibal went up 20-7, and they wind up the final. The Pirates over the Hornets, 42-7. North Callaway at South Callaway. Of course, this is the Callaway Cup game. Cup in the end zone. Senior captain Troy Hinches came to play. First drive, he will take it himself. 65 yards. The Bulldogs are up 7-0, and they could also play some defense. Take a look at this on fourth down. They stopped North Callaway. They lost some yardage there. They're watching the replay there along the sidelines, and then it's Hinches to Wyatt Binkley. And that made it 21-0. South Callaway easily wins the Cup, 66-6 over North Callaway. We've got Warsaw and Hallsville, homecoming for the Indians. The theme was terminate the Wildcats. First drive of the game, it's Mason McCaleb of Hallsville with a sack. And everyone's fired up there. On the ensuing drive, Joey Forge sneaks into the end zone from 3 yards out. That made it 7-0 Hallsville. In the second quarter, it's Austin Cochran will score for Hallsville. That made it 28-0. Your homecoming queen is Courtney Tones. Congratulations. And Hallsville shuts out Warsaw 61-0. We've got Salisbury at Slater. In the first quarter, it's Jordan Clark will catch the pass, and he'll take off. He dives into the end zone. That's a touchdown. That made it 7-0. Daniel Linneman with an 18-yard touchdown run. He scampers in. That made it 14-0 Salisbury. Linneman again, this time from 19 yards out. That made it 41-0. Oh, we got another big score. Salisbury wins 68-20 over Slater. Fayette at Paris. Coach is fired up, so's the team. Tucker Gruber rolls into the end zone. That put the Coyotes up 13-0. And then it's Slater Stone, a 25-yard gain on this play, a sweep right. Stone would then catch a 10-yard touchdown pass to extend the lead to 19-0. He had 27 carries, 189 yards, and a nice catch too. It's Paris over Fayette, 39-14. Let's get back to the scores. It was Boonville over Kirksville, 27-25. Pacific by a touchdown over Owensville, 40-34. Macon defeats South Shelby, 28-21. Montgomery County with a win over Clopton, 34-16. Tolton defeats St. Pius, 31-8. Cole Camp over Windsor, 30-16. A shutout for Brookfield. They beat Monroe City, 28-0. Herman doubles up the score on Sullivan, 24-12. Bowling Green wins big, 56-0 over Van Far. Here's the close game of the night. Westrand with a 1-point win over Marceline, and Tipton defeats Lincoln 26-17. We've got baseball highlights and much more coming up next.